Hi, I'm Jacinta Julia, and these are my two giant structures on ionic and covalent bonding. This giant structure I have here is the giant ionic structure. The type of bonding that is happening here is the ionic bonding. Ionic bonding occurs between metals and non-metals. The two types of atom that is being bonded here are sodium and sodium, which is the metal. So the sodium is the metal right here, these little balls with the gold on top of it. And the non-metal, which is the chlorine, which is these bigger balls with the purple on it. In ionic bonding, the metal, well in this case will be the sodium, gives or transfer one of its valence electrons to the non-metal, well in this case will be the chlorine. So since sodium gives or transfer one of its valence electrons to chlorine, it will now become a positively charged ion. And since chlorine gains one of sodium electrons, it will now become a negatively charged ion. And what do negative and positive charges do? They attract each other. So sodium and chlorine will attract each other like this, and they will form sodium chloride. So negative and positive charges attract and they form sodium chloride. They attract each other. So they bond together and form sodium chloride in a 1-to-1 ratio. So they 1-to-1. But what normally happens, they are surrounded by other sodiums and other chlorines, which are also forming those same sodium and chloride ions. And as a result, what happens over time is a build-up of what we call a giant ionic lattice of alternating sodium and chlorine ions. Giant ionic lattice structure will look something like this. It will go on and on, bonding with more chlorine and sodium ions, like this could bond to this, and just keep on bonding to each other. The negative and positive charges will attract each other and continue bonding on and on until it can't bond anymore, until they run out of sodium and chlorine atoms to bond together, to be bonded with. So it will continue this bonding. The other giant structure I have here shows covalent bonding. Covalent bonding occurs when two or more non-metal atoms bond together. Unpaired valence electrons are shared between the atoms, which results in the formation of molecules. The shared electrons orbit around both atoms, sharing them. They form strong covalent bonds which hold atoms together. Each shared pair of electrons form one covalent bond. The atoms being bonded here in my giant covalent structure is carbon. Carbon atoms that are being bonded, covalently bonded here. Diamonds are made up of many carbon covalent bonds. In diamonds, each carbon atom is covalently bonded to 4 other carbon atoms, which are arranged in a structure like this. And these covalent bonds are very strong and can go on and on, bonding with even more carbon atoms, forming a giant covalent structure, which is like this, and it can form it even more to create diamonds, to create a diamond. And diamonds are made of many carbon covalent bonds. These are the two giant structures here. And that's the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening.